Well, good morning, friends. Welcome to my kitchen. It is not even light outside. It is early morning, and I got up and got dressed. There's something I want to talk to y'all about this morning. The kids aren't up, the house is quiet, and I want to talk to y'all, give you a general overview of the natural remedies we use that are just in this drawer, this messy drawer. The drawer's only become messy lately when we've just been tossing things into it with everything else we've got going on around here. Normally it's very organized. I'm going to pull out this stuff, so y'all meet me at the table over there and we're going to go over these things. Well, good morning again, friends. Thanks for being here. Like I said a minute ago, it's early morning. It was dark when I made that intro, but the sun is going to be coming up very soon. The little kids are still in bed and the big folks have gone to work. And I've got the door open here because the bird sounds are just so nice. And so I want to share with you something that has been very, very requested. I've had texts from people who aren't even on any of our social media accounts and just questions and so forth about the natural remedies that we use. I want to say that I'm not trained in any way in allopathic medicine or homeopathic medicine or anything. I want to become trained in homeopathy, but that's on my, I wanted to do that this year, but Lord willing, someday I want to be trained in that. But what I know is from our experience, from being a mother for over 25 years, from good and bad experiences with medication and natural remedies. My friend who is trained in homeopathy has taught me a lot. The natural practitioners we've gone to, so it's just a gleaning from a lot of different resources that I'm going to share with you because, like I said, this has been a very requested topic. I'm not even offering advice to y'all, okay? Every situation's different, and I want to say I'm not even offering advice. I am telling you what has and has not worked for our family. So please make an informed decision. Please do your research. Please feel free to share and comment below anything you want to let us know that worked for you. But just keep in mind, I'm just a normal person who does not have training in this, but sometimes experience is pretty good training sometimes, you know. All right, what I'm going to do with this video is, can y'all hear those birds, those morning sounds? Can y'all hear those? There were deer out here this morning when I opened this door. Yesterday morning, I didn't have my glasses on when I got out of bed, and I looked out the bathroom window, and there were so many turkeys, and they were strutting, and I just saw brown blobs out there, and there were so many huge turkeys. So we're just thankful that we get to see that wildlife. And you know what? Just that is relaxing. That's really part of natural healing, just to focus and relax and just enjoy nature around you. All right, so today I'm just going to talk about what I pulled out of that drawer in there. This is not all that we use. In fact, I forgot to get my homeopathic box. We might not even have time to go through that today. That's in there. So I anticipate this may be a playlist or a series rather of things that we use. So what I want to do is I just simply want to show you each of these items and kind of tell you what we use them for. And then in later videos, if you're interested, I'd like to address certain topics that we have dealt with and have been cured naturally. And those would be strep, Lyme disease, mold in the body, female issues, migraine for one of my children, didn't help the other, but migraine with nausea is the one it helped. All kinds of, I want to address specific issues in other videos if y'all are interested. All right, so let's just talk. I'm just going to go through these after I get a sip here while you listen to the noises, the beautiful sounds, including the sound of my son leaving in his Jeep. That's all right. He's a hard worker. Okay. All right, this is first thing. Let's just do this and get it out of the way. This is a little berry basket that I keep in that drawer, and this is kind of like a first aid basket, sort of. Here's our little ice pack thing we've had for years, 30 years. This is almost empty, but it's just a cheapo meat tenderizer, and this is good for bee stings. I mean, there are other things you can use too, but this is good to pull out the sting and the hurt. This is Triflora arthritis gel that I have in here. Arthritis, tendonitis, aches, pain, stiffness. This is a homeopathic remedy. I can tell you in the other video when we talk about the homeopathic remedies that we have and how we use them, I can tell you actually what homeopathy is in that video. And this is just a hand salve. It's not really a first aid. And this is something I got from an Amish store in Ohio. And it is a black salve. And now it does have petroleum in it, which I'm not excited about. But sheep tallow, pine tar, carbolic acid, castor oil, mineral oil, lanolin, and beeswax in small print. But this is for minor relief of, actually this came free with something I bought, so that's why I have it. For relief of minor burns, sunburns, minor skin irritations, and bites of non-poisonous insects applied to the skin surface only. So that's what that is. It's black salve. And so, all right, so that's just, you know, just like if you got stung or hit and need an ice pack. So that's what that is. I'll get that out of the way. All right, let's just go through in no particular order. Let's get these boxes out of the way. These are also homeopathic remedies that you can buy from Boiron, or I don't know how to pronounce this. I apologize. I should have done research on that beforehand. Boiron. We do love their products, so I should know how to pronounce it, yes? This is Roxalia. It's for hoarseness and voice strain. It'll tell you symptoms there, so when you go buy it. These things are not... I could go on a rant about how I wish insurance would cover natural health instead of trying to cure our diseases once we have them, but I guess I'm going to try hard not to go on that rant right now. But all this is out of pocket. But Mr. Patient and I think that's the best way to go, is to this direction. We know that from our experience. Okay, so gas relief, pain, bloating, pressure, discomfort, sinus relief, congestion and pain, sinus pressure, and headache. So all these work. You can see they've been used. One that we have that we love, I don't know where it is, but it's Cold Calm, a phenomenal product. It might be in this box over here. Here it is. It says it on the back, but this is a great product. I mean, all of our family members take it, from Little Music Man on up, or take all these things. I don't know how to pronounce this either. I'm pretty good at sounding things out. Oscillo. The nickname is Oscillo. Oscillo coconum? Coconum? We're going to say Oscillo. Great for flu-like symptoms. I do have one for flu, and it's not in here. I took it when I had the flu. I can address specific, what happened, what I took when I had the flu. I'll do that in another video when I'm talking about specific sicknesses. There's 2 vitamin D's. We've got a colloidal silver. Now, we have gallons of colloidal silver in the back that our friend makes and sells to us. All right, well, we've got, colloidal silver nasal spray. We use this sometimes for, now if you're not familiar with colloidal silver, it is good for a lot of things. You'll need to look it up. I mean, it's an anti-everything, antibiotic and antiviral. So, we put this, like this is a nose spray if you've got a cold. even allergies, really. Now, like I said at the beginning, please do not take my advice and just run with it. Take it as my opinion and put it in your arsenal of other people's opinions too. So I wouldn't use this on a daily basis for days and days or weeks and weeks. Okay, and some people don't approve of taking it internally at all. It has worked for us. It has helped us multiple times. Here's cranberry that one of us in the family uses for a condition that the person has, recurring, well, urinary tract issues. Here's Sinus Blaster. This is another homeopathic remedy. And I'm going to tell you, I took this once and it worked. But I mean, the first ingredient's horseradish. So it's going to blast some sinuses. We have just cough drops, Fisherman's Friend, that we got from the Amish store. Now, I don't use these. These are in here because another member of our family uses them. I used to just love these things, but I'm not a fan of them now. The number 1, 2, well, it's got your ingredients, you know, your vitamin C's and so forth, but I mean, it's got 6 grams of sugar. And listed under where it says other ingredients, dried cane syrup is the first one, fructose is the second one, and maltodextrin is the third one, or the fourth one rather. So, I mean, it's got others too. Sucrose, and I mean, it's, in my opinion, it's too full of sugar to help me. You know, sugar feeds sicknesses. And, you know, let me just say, when they do a PET scan to test for cancer, I'm not saying don't get a PET scan. I've never had cancer, thank the Lord. My mother has, my father-in-law, both of them died from cancer. They give you the solution. They put it in your body, the sugar solution, high concentrate of sugar solution. The sugar, the reason the PET scan works so well is that sugar solution goes to the sickness in your body, you know, the cancer, it goes to it because it just loves that. And the sickness feeds on sugar. Any sickness, I mean, it could be a cold or flu, it doesn't have to be cancer. But the cancer lights up from that nourishment, that food it just got from all that sugar, and that's how they can identify the cancer in the body. Okay, so, you know, the sugar's feeding the cancer, that they do that. So that's just information for you. Not saying don't get a PET scan, but that's how they know where the cancer is, because they feed it sugar. They feed it sugar. All right, let's go on before Miss Katie gets in trouble. All right, pneumotropin or pneumotrophin, PMG. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. This is for, it strengthens the lungs. And I tend to have, if I have an illness at all, for years, it was twice a year I would have lung issues, you know, whether it's congestion, whether it's bronchitis, respiratory issues. So that's why when you see that I've mentioned going to natural people, I've gone to get different help for my just lung issues. I was tired of steroid shots and all that stuff that was not good for me. So this is one item. I buy the standard process products from my chiropractor, and one of my 2 chiropractors, and this one is awesome for lung strengthening. It has really helped me. Okay, this is Antranex, and this is kind of, in my own words, this is like a, well, it's like y'all would take an over-the-counter, or somebody might take a, like a Benadryl. It's an antihistamine. It's an antihistamine. So like you might take a Zyrtec, that'd be more appropriate, like a Zyrtec or I can't remember the names of them. We used to take all those and they didn't help. But that's what this is. And this and the Allerplex work together. Allerplex helps for allergies. It has to be in your system 30 days before it will work. But these 2 products do work. So this is more of a general for allergies, and this is more of an antihistamine like you would think of the Zyrtex, like I said. Video, but this is little Music Man. Remember, he's almost 7, but he knows how to use all this. And of course, we're in the room when he does it, but he has his little mortar and pestle. This is his little tray. And he's got his cinnamon. I'll have to explain all that when we do the video about it. But he's got his Allerplex. These are capsules. And he's been doing this little regimen for probably 2 years. Not every day. Not every day. And it has helped him tremendously. He was born with issues. Severe issues. Adraset relief for stress-related fatigue. And I pulled that down from the cabinet and put it in the drawer so that I could, take that nowadays. And this is just a raw B complex vitamin that I bought for one of our children who needed that. Both of these are B complex. Turmeric, y'all know that's great for anti-inflammatory. The curcumin in it is what's important, and this does have 95% curcumin, anti-inflammatory. We all have inflammation in our bodies, which causes illness. Some of us more than others, and so that is awesome if you can't get the turmeric root in your smoothies or what have you. All right, we use these cough syrups. We used to use Robitussin by the barrel full, gallon full. Anyway, this is all natural stuff, and this works along with everything else we use. I can't tell you that one thing is a cure-all. One remedy or herbal concoction is a cure-all. We use a combination, as well as we use other means of healing. Chiropractic and Jesus have kept me from having more spinal fusions. My spinal fusion was about 13 years ago. So. Okay, here's another bronchial wellness, and it is from Gaia. I don't know how to pronounce this again either. Gaia, Gaia. It could be different ways. And this is good, but it's kind of, doesn't taste great, but that's okay. And this is children 6 and up can take it. It tells you how. I should have pulled down my fire cider too. We use fire cider that I make. All right, here's mullein. This is good for breaking up mucus in your lungs. Vitex, I've only taken this once. This is for female issues, and I desperately needed this at the time, and it worked really well. I took it for 2 days one time, and it worked. More cold and cough, natural remedies containing honey and other things. I love this product. This is, I buy this from the chiropractor that sells standard process, but I don't. It says manufactured by DC Laboratories in White House, Tennessee. So that's kind of not far from me. And I love this product too. I trust my chiropractor completely. He would not mislead me. He's very in tune with the Lord, and especially when he's adjusting us or anybody. He's given his practice over to the Lord. I'll walk into his practice and he'll say, hey, your Father owns this place. My Heavenly Father. So I trust him completely on what he suggests to us. But I like this B12, this sublingual. You put it under your tongue, and it's good too. Give you energy in the afternoons if you need it. Activated charcoal. This is a new one, but we have some that are opened. This is good for absorbing if you've got... you take it internally, a capsule. Y'all probably have seen this all over the web and Pinterest and everywhere. How charcoal can help in so many things, but it draws in the toxins and then flushes them out of your body. Like if you were to have a stomach virus or something like that, upset stomach. And this cream, I love this line of creams too. I've already showed you the arthritis one. This is for pain, swelling, stiffness, bruising. Arnica gel. Now, we take arnica tablets too, and those are for muscle soreness. So you've snowboarded or you've hiked or walked or whatever, muscle soreness, really good for that. Oh, you know what? I have showed y'all these in this video. And I'm going to tell you again, but you might want to go look at that video. This is a line of products. Generally speaking, there's something called flower essences. I just learned about this a year or two ago. Flower essences are just another tool in your natural remedy tote. And just like you have herbal remedies, or you have homeopathy, or you have vitamins and minerals, and this is just another tool. So this is made from the essence of various flowers. This Bach, B-A-C-H, is like, if I understand correctly, he's the one that invented it. I don't know his first name, but he's the one that came up with it. And then, of course, there are different companies. Just like essential oils, there are different companies. Which, by the way, essential oils is another tool in your backpack, too. But these really are helpful. And I don't even understand how this works, but God's ways are so miraculous. This one is a natural flower essence formula that may assist with promoting self-responsibility and self-defeating behavior. Okay, so that was for what one person, we go to a natural lady near Nashville, and she recommended that for a particular person in our family after she tested us each. This is called Release It. And the different formulas, the flower essences are put in different formulas and marketed that way. This brand actually is Nature's Sunshine. Okay, this is for the grieving process and past emotional distress. And these two, Little Music Man and I, have taken, and they've really helped us. Especially when my mother passed, I'm convinced that, which one? The Release It really helped me. I'm convinced it did. Okay, Find Strength is the name of this one, and it is a suppressed anger formula for emotional strength and occasional emotional stress. So that was prescribed to a member of our family as well. And like I said, these two have really helped me. All right, well, let's see. We've got just a little, what's down in here? Oh, we've got papers. Oh, you can go on the website, and they have an app too for this company. The Boiron, or I'm going to have to figure out how to spell BOIRON. And so you can go and put in your symptoms, and they will tell you which of their products they recommend. And that's what this is printed off from their website. And then these are just notes that I put in here for the family to know. Oh, what I took for influenza and how to avoid influenza. So, and then back at Christmas time, actually we had a lot of sickness, and I had the flu. Really, it was just awful. And so I had just written this out for Mr. Patient to help and know what to give the kids. I mean, colloidal silver, cold, calm, thieves on the bottom of the feet, breathe easy, and RC on the back, diluted, fire cider twice a day, diffuse oils, the Chestol cough syrup, elderberry, and drinking healthy, nourishing, homemade chicken broth. So, okay, well, friends, that is this tour for these things. I have much more information to share with y'all, but for now, look at there. The sun is rising, or sun is up, shining on us, or at least it's going to try to. I think it's supposed to storm today. I haven't heard the children yet, so I'm going to put this up and do some more planning and reading. And I hope y'all have a great day, and just try one new natural remedy. Honestly, that's how we have done this. I have been interested in this for 22 years. So I've been dabbling in natural ways of healing for 22 years. So don't expect overnight, all of a sudden, you're going to have all these great ideas and know how to use them. Y'all take care. Have a great day, and let's all get healthy together, okay?